The waveguide system ruptured the hydraulic pipe at the middle of production. We had to close everything down to get it checked. So my first guess was blockage. Therefore, I decided to take a look inside of the hydraulic pipes. They are small pipes, that's why my first guess was a blockage, hence build-up of pressure, rupturing one of the hydraulic pipes. So this is how it looks in the inside. You can see a filter for the intake of the hydraulic oil. Here is the servo controller. The shiny brown thing you see there, the servo controller, is like the brain of the whole gadget. Here is a nipple, an air nipple. After I checked, I found out actually the hydraulic block, the actuator, had some spoiled seals. Got them replaced, and actually they were worn out. Had them replaced, and I decided to give it a test. And you can see it is actually responding to the paper sensing. The sensor is actually sending some signal, but I noticed the servo controller needed to be pressed down for it to actually send the actuating signal to the block. You can see once I place my hand on top of the cover of the servo controller, the hydraulic block is actually actuating. So I decided that thing has to be checked to be rectified right away. Other than that, the whole gadget is operational, the sensor is working, and the block is well. So after I got that checked out, actually I found a tight cover for the servo controller, and you can see everything is okay. It is responding. There's the servo controller and the cover and the motor actually. So at this point it is ready to be taken back to the machine, and we do final testing on the machine. That is how it is going to be. This is the winding machine where we are going to mount the waveguide sensor, the waveguide system, as in it is part of this whole machine. So there I was doing the electrical connection to the motor. It is a three-phase and a 3 horsepower motor, which builds up the pressure to drive the whole unit. It is the power behind the sensing unit, power behind the hydraulic fluid. You can see the table, the bench where the platform lies has some rails. That is where the whole platform rolls on. Once we powered the system, the waveguide system, and tried to put some material through the sensor, we noticed there was no action. There was no response from the sensor. Hence no actuation. Decided to change the orientation of the hydraulic pipes. The glue and the pipes swept them sides, and once I did that, the whole system came to life, and you can see it is responding to the position of the material. That's how our waveguide system works.
Zima yeye. Sawa.